get 2 strikes on the hitter. Bang, you set him down a second. The catcher throws through. This guy comes home. You got to run. You're sitting pretty.
Yeah, you're sitting pretty, Whitey, but that's my Busch beer.
They don't call this double steal for nothing.
He did have a presence about him. When he walked into a room, people stopped and then flocked to him. In fact, Whitey Herzog once said the worst invention was the iPhone because every place he went, somebody wanted to take a picture with him, and he obliged. All day and all night, we are remembering the 92-year life of Whitey Herzog. Andy Van Slyke was a young player for the Cardinals who didn't become a star until after Whitey traded him to Pittsburgh. Whitey told them on that day of the trade, "I have good news and bad news. You will be an everyday player, but it's going to be with the Pirates." Andy, though, admired the mind of this baseball Hall of Famer.
You know, Whitey's intelligence and knowing how to make up a team based on the environment that they played in. I mean, you think about it, when he came in 1980, they had a bunch of home run hitters that couldn't score runs. So he said, you know what, we're going to score runs a different way. And he utilized the talent and put it in the environment where he knew that we had the best chance of winning.
There's a reason Whitey Herzog stayed close with so many of his ex-players after their careers were over. Players liked playing for him. Herzog demanded you show up on time and play hard. His only 2 rules. But you're also allowed to have some fun. Here's a classic, Whitey about the lovingly nicknamed Snacks, Dave LaPointe.
When I went out to take Snacks out, I said, you know, David, I said, if that had been a cheeseburger, you wouldn't have dropped it. And we had a laugh about it. It's not funny when you're losing the World Series game that you had pretty well in hand, but that's the kind of players I had. They liked to, you know, be loose, and you had to keep them loose. And I knew if I didn't let them be loose, as young as we were at certain places, we had a lot of young ball players on that team.
And there's also a famous story where Whitey went out to take Joaquin Andujar out of the game after Andujar had given up like 7 runs in the first inning, and Andujar pleaded. He said, "Hey, Whitey, I can get this guy out." Well, you didn't earlier this inning.
And he made some great trades, obviously. Is the biggest the Ozzie Smith trade, would you say?
Yeah, well, Willie McGee and Bob Sykes is pretty good, too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
They're
Jack Clark.
Yes, tied for first of those 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Frank, thanks.